guys, well, here it is. This is my G0602. I got it yesterday. It arrived. I did a cursory look at it. Everything looks good. Very quick delivery from Grizzly. It was about 4 days, probably 5 days total from the time that I ordered it. I ordered it on a Friday and I think it came on a Wednesday or something. They got this nice little note on the side reminding you to inspect it thoroughly and don't sign the freight bill if there's any kind of damage. Very good job of shipping. Everything looks to be packaged very well, and the crate's not damaged whatsoever. Just like crevice reamer, I stuck my lathe on some dollies because my table, when I get it, will also be on some dollies, and I'll be building that in the next video series. But I wanted to just kind of take a minute and let you know that the lathe's here. So let's open this up and we'll see how it looks. You can see it's packaged pretty well. The chip tray is sitting on top, and then it's not really mounted in there, or if it is, it broke loose, but that's okay. It's not so easy to tell in this, and the lathe is actually a good size lathe. It's not easy to tell in the video maybe with it sitting in the crate, but the crate is 49 inches long. And about 23.5 inches wide. And the footprint of the actual lathe itself is about 17 by 45. Headstock here is 7 inches, and from here to here is 7 inches. So it's 7 inches square headstock. This is the electrical box attached to the back here. Of course, it's a 5-inch chuck. So let's take a little peek inside. Down here is the toolbox that comes with. And then beside that, down here is the faceplate. It's just loose in there. It's not really mounted. And then over here in the corner is the 4-jaw 6-inch chuck. And it's strapped to the pallet. I haven't broken anything loose yet. And it's pretty much the way you see it. You know, I thought it would be all soaked with like Cosmoline or really thick waxy grease, but it's not that bad. I think a can of WD-40 and some paper towels or rag will probably get it all nice and clean real easy. It has these oil ports, which is like a spring ball type port insert here. These are for the spindle bearings. Most people recommend that you do not oil the spindle bearings, and so therefore I'm going to run it without putting any oil in there, and we're going to see how it goes. The last thing I want is my spindle bearings to burn out right away. But there's oilers on the tailstock. On the cross slide there's 3. There's some down here on each side. And those are for all your hand wheels, I believe. This is your 4-way tool post, which will be removed. And the only problem with this lathe that I just did not like was the threaded chuck. I don't know why Grizzly hasn't had that changed. They've been selling this lathe for quite a long time, and I know the older Atlas and Logan and some of those lathes, I know all of those have the threaded chucks, and that's probably what this was trying to emulate, some of those 10-inch, 9-inch lathes. But it's a hazard because you got these locks on here, and hopefully those will work good. But anytime you're going forward, reverse real quick, especially in CNC, that's going to be an issue. So you're going to have to work around that. Very satisfied. You can see the stock motor down here. Everything looks to be intact. Nothing looks to be broken. So along with the G0602, I also got some other goodies today. I got my AXA quick change tool post from SARS. I picked this up at Discount Machine. This is the wedge type quick change tool post, along with some 1/2-inch indexable tool holders, also from SARS. I think these will be fine for now. They seem to be quality made. I love these little indexable tool holders. They work really well, easy to change to bits, and the carbide tips work really well. Also from Discount Machine. Very happy with that. Also got some more goodies. Also picked up a variable frequency drive. This came from Dealers Industrial Electric. This is the Teco GNEV101H1. Variable frequency drive. It is a one phase in, 3 phase out. There's a couple of dip switches set here, and then these are wiring terminals there, 1 through 12. And I'll go over those in depth when we start to wire this up. But that does have an internal fan, so that's nice. Comes with a manual and also a CD manual. So that's the Teco drive. So here you can see the Leeson 3-phase metric motor. It's 1 horsepower, and the part number is 192051.30. It's the Leeson D80 frame metric motor. I think it'll do a real good job. I believe it's probably the same motor that comes in the G0702, but I'm not sure. They're both made in China, so chances are they're exact same motors. I picked up some fiberglass cloth and fiberglass resin for the G0602 stand I'm going to be making. The center section is going to be a coolant tray to catch all the coolant, the flood coolant, and drain it back down to the coolant reservoir in the pump. I've seen a lot of people do this various different ways. Some people make it out of sheet metal, which would be nice. But I thought this might be the easiest, cheapest way for me to go and still give me the durability that I'm looking for. I've seen it done where people just use plywood, caulk it, and then put truck bed liner in there. And I'm not so sure that that would work, and I just really don't want any leaks, so I've used fiberglass before. I don't have any doubt that this is going to work real well. I probably got $30 invested in the fiberglass, and I think that'll work just fine. Next video will be pretty informative, hopefully, and pretty instructive. I'm going to start actually building the stand, so I'll provide some drawings, and we'll actually get some wood and material and start actually putting it together. If you got any comments or questions or anything you'd like to make sure that I definitely get into, leave a comment or send me a personal message, and I'll try to include it in some of the videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.